Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf, your guide to this charming little plant. Hey there, plant enthusiasts. Vu here, and today we're diving into the world of the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf. This little charmer has stolen the hearts of many with its glossy green foliage and compact size. But before you rush out and grab one, let's explore everything you need to know about caring for this tropical beauty. See more 90 species in genus Alocasia. Elephant ears at monsteraholic.com. What is an Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf? The Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf is a herbaceous perennial belonging to the Araceae family. It's native to Southeast Asia, specifically regions like Burma, now Myanmar, and India. This miniature version of the elephant ear family boasts stunning heart-shaped leaves with prominent veins, perched atop slender green stems. The hooded in its name comes from the flower spathe, which remains hidden beneath the leaves. Is the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf easy to care for? Absolutely. This little trooper is known for being relatively low maintenance, making it perfect for beginner plant parents. Here's what you need to keep in mind. Light. The hooded dwarf thrives in bright, indirect light. Avoid harsh midday sun, which can scorch the leaves. Water. These plants enjoy evenly moist soil, but don't let them sit in soggy conditions. Water deeply when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Humidity. While they can tolerate average household humidity, these tropical natives appreciate a little extra moisture in the air. Grouping them with other humidity-loving plants or using a pebble tray can help. Temperature. Aim for consistent temperatures between 65 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 27 degrees Celsius. Avoid sudden drafts or cold windows. Soil. A well-draining, airy potting mix is key. Look for a blend specifically formulated for aeroids or African violets. How big does the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf get? Unlike its larger elephant ear cousins, the hooded dwarf stays compact. On average, it matures to around 18 to 36 inches, 45 to 90 centimeters tall and wide. This makes it ideal for apartments, windowsills, or terrariums. Does the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf flower? Technically, yes, but the flowers aren't particularly showy. The hooded dwarf produces an unusual hooded structure called a spathe, which encloses a tiny flower bud. These often remain hidden beneath the foliage. Is the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf toxic? Unfortunately, yes. Like most alocasias, the hooded dwarf contains calcium oxalate crystals, which can be irritating if ingested. Keep them out of reach of children and pets. Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf versus other alocasias. While the hooded dwarf shares some characteristics with its Alocasia family members, there are key differences. Size. The hooded dwarf is significantly smaller than its larger elephant ear cousins like the Alocasia frydek or the Alocasia zebrina. Light. The hooded dwarf tolerates lower light conditions compared to some alocasias that require brighter, indirect light. Leaf shape. The hooded dwarf boasts beautiful heart-shaped leaves, while other alocasias might have more elongated or ruffled foliage. Can I propagate the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf? Absolutely. Propagation is a fun way to expand your plant collection. The hooded dwarf can be propagated through division or by taking stem cuttings. Common problems with the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf. Here are some common issues you might encounter. Brown leaves. This can be caused by underwatering, overwatering, or excessive light. Drooping leaves. Underwater plants often exhibit drooping leaves. Check the soil moisture and adjust your watering routine. Pests. Mealybugs and spider mites can be occasional visitors. Regularly inspect your plant and treat them promptly with insecticidal soap or neem oil. Final thoughts on the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf. With its charming looks and easygoing nature, the Alocasia cucullata hooded dwarf is a fantastic addition to any plant collection. By following these simple care tips, you can ensure your hooded dwarf thrives for years to come. Happy planting!